And so Harley, when I came home that night, she was saying, hey, I talked to Lily Rose. She's going to set tomorrow to watch me and Johnny shoot. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. I said, that's weird. She was lied. I was like, wow, watching people act is fucking fun, but like acting is more fun. Like ask her if she wants to be in it. You guys can stand next to each other behind the camera. And so, she was like, all right, I'll ask her. She asked Lily Rose. Lily Rose was like, yeah, I'll do that. But you gotta have to reach out to the parents. So I reached out to Vanessa, and Vanessa was like, fine, let me talk to Johnny. So I sent Johnny an email. It was the night before we were gonna work with him the second time. And I was like, hey man, like I had this weird idea. Like Harley's in the scene tomorrow. Lily's coming to watch. Why don't we put Lily Rose in the scene too? Because this will probably be our only chance to see what it would look like if our kids got real jobs one day. So let's put them both. And he didn't write back, and I felt like, oh shit, I crossed the line. So the next morning I came in, and one of the PAs was like, Mr. Depp wants to see you. And I was like, Johnny's dad is here? Holy shit. And they were like, no, he's in his trailer. And I went to see him. I was like, hey man. And he was like, Kevin, I just got your email. And I was like, you know what? Don't worry about that email. I wrote that last night when I was baked. That's when I have all my worst ideas and stuff. So it just seemed like, I know you don't put the kids in the movies and stuff. Don't worry about it. He goes, no, honestly, I was going to think about it. I think it'd be a real missed opportunity if I didn't do it. I never imagined I'd act with my kids. So if we can do it, can we still do it? And I was like, we can do anything you want, man. Like, anything. And so we did the thing that responsible parents do. We went to school, yanked our kids out, brought them to a movie set. We're like, here are your pages. And they rehearsed by themselves for a while. And we were finishing other stuff. And then it came to their scene. And honestly, it was like the best day of shooting I ever had in my life. I've had a wonderful career, man, of the movies that I enjoy making and stuff. They don't always go for everybody else, but I've always loved them. And in a career of every day I'm on a set, I'm like, I can't fucking believe this is what I'm doing. I used to work at a convenience store, now I'm shooting a movie in another convenience store. But every day I go to work, I feel kind of like breathless about it and shit like that. Going to work with these cats was even more inspiring, because you're seeing a movie come to life through the eyes of people who've never done it before. So, when I worked with them on Tusk for that one day, man, like Johnny said, bring him in. We were on set, they're behind the counter, just like they are in pretty much every scene in the movie. There's Harley and Lily Rose, and I'm on the other side of the counter directing Harley. And Johnny's on the other side of the counter directing Lily Rose. It was so fucking sweet. And then my kid stops listening to me and starts listening to Johnny because he's a good actor and shit. And then we went and did the scene. And the girls were fucking magic, man. She'd been in the movies as a little baby and stuff like that, never did dialogue. Lily Rose hadn't been in anything. I've heard them talking to each other their whole lives. The movie opens with them doing Anthrax's I'm the Man. They used to do that in the back of the car when I would drive around. I'd play that, so listen to this, kids, it's got curses in it. And they'd sit in the back.
That's like the world's greatest car commercial.
It's so awesome. But so, I fell in love with their performance, man. I was sitting next to my wife while we were shooting the Tusk scene, and I kept elbowing her, going, pointing at the monitor at Harley, going, that actress came out of my balls, I was real fascinated by the whole process. She knows. And so, when it was all done, that was the last thing we shot. We wrapped on that, and everybody was like, it was great. Genesis Rodriguez, I'll never forget, so sweet. She was crying because she's like, we're watching them take their first steps into the circus and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool. So when it was all done, cut that scene together, and I love that scene. Everything in the Tusk, I would constantly show that scene to anybody who came over. I was like, watch this shit. And I showed it to my wife a couple thousand times. She got really fucking sick of it, even though she loves our daughter as well. So on the last time I showed it to her, man, I was like, look at this shit. I cut just a second out of it. It's even better. And she's like, I can't watch it again, dude. I know you love this, but I can't watch it yet again. I was like, why?